Hey guys, what's up? Surma11 here with a pretty insane rumor. Mario may be getting a new cartoon on Nickelodeon. Whoa. So I was up late browsing the interwebs and I came across this news and I thought it was pretty big, so I started working on a video for it later in the day. And basically Fred Seibert, the creator of Frederator, was on a podcast on the Nickelodeon animation channel, and they were just asking him questions and all that. And I didn't watch the whole podcast because what he said at the end is the big point that a lot of people are referencing and a lot of people are interested in. He said, "We have a project now that needs to go unnamed based on one of the most world-famous video games of the last 30 years that we've had in our shop for 12 years without being able to get it started." 12 years without being able to make this cartoon. That's crazy. And if this is for Nintendo, it makes sense because they're trying to make TV shows and movies now, and Nintendo's starting to be a little bit more open, or that's kind of how it seems. So they're starting to be more open with their franchises and letting people use them. So this could be one of those situations. And Fred really emphasizes characters when talking about cartoons. If you have good characters, his studio will be more likely to help you out with the cartoon. So if you do want to make a cartoon, you can actually go to their website and pitch them a cartoon idea. I just saw that because I went on their website, to get more information about this video. And if you haven't heard about Frederator, I'm pretty sure you have, but Frederator is pretty big. It's a big animation company. If you're from my generation or around that age, you've probably seen shows like Fairly Odd Parents, Chalk Zone, or one of my all-time favorites, My Life as a Teenage Robot. They have a lot of different TV shows. Seriously, Cartoon Network has my heart, but Nickelodeon was killing the cartoon game back in the day. They had so many good cartoons on Nickelodeon. So much stuff that I just rewatched and rewatched and rewatched as a kid. And really, I did that with Disney and Cartoon Network, but Nickelodeon, I feel like they had the really addicting cartoons, like something I would just watch over and watch over. It wouldn't matter if I had already seen it. I just really enjoyed watching those shows. And Frederator also has online shows hosted on their YouTube channels, such as Bravest Warriors, Bee and Puppy Cat, and more. Those are kind of the big ones. Those are the ones I watch. So that's what I talked about, but you can check their website for more if you're really curious. So in the interview, Fred said, one of the most world-famous video games of the last 30 years. That's pretty far back, and a lot of Nintendo fans are thinking Mario, and I'm going to have to go with that one too, because I can't think of many video games that would be 30 years old that would also be able to function as a cartoon. Maybe there's a few, but Mario is probably the big one, and it really does link with Nintendo. So Mario has a great cast of characters from the various video games he's had, all the spin-offs, and it's always expanding, so they have plenty of stuff to work with, plenty of games like tennis, Mario Kart, baseball, golf, if they want to do episodes based on that. Mario even goes into space. Yeah, Paper Mario. There's so much stuff you can do. You can do like a side quest or like a side episode focusing on Paper Mario, and they can do that every so often. Like, I'm putting in my own ideas here, and I don't really know how a Mario cartoon would work. I prefer serious cartoons with a plot going on, but Mario could easily be an episodic show without having any relationship to the previous episode or the next episode. They could do something like that. Again, they could do like side quests with Paper Mario. Like I said, I think that's a very interesting idea. And maybe every episode could literally be them, Mario and Luigi, trying to find Peach. That's not really too far-fetched for a cartoon. Like, in the vein of a cartoon, doing something in every single episode, it's not too far off. Like Phineas and Ferb, they did the same thing for almost every episode, and it lasted for a very long time. So again, they could do something in that vein. They could end up playing tennis or Mario Kart or baseball or something, like I said earlier. I'm also wondering if the characters will be fully voice acted. I think they kind of have to be for this cartoon to really work. And if they weren't fully voice acted, I probably wouldn't watch this show. Maybe I'll watch like the first episode, but I probably wouldn't go that far with it, because a cartoon of mostly sounds and then a few voices is not a fun cartoon. Like, that's some old Tom and Jerry stuff, And it would be cool if Mario's voice actor worked on this, but this would definitely be a strain on his voice with all that talking. And I'm pretty sure he voices Mario, Luigi, maybe even Wario. He voices a lot of characters within Mario, so he'd just be talking a lot, you know, just him in the studio by himself. I just imagine like that would kill his voice. So I don't know, maybe we'll need like voice actors for the show, like different voice actors. I'm pretty sure he can talk with all these voices, so I don't know, it just seems like it would be a lot of work for him. They could also do their own original plots for this TV show with new characters designed by the Mario team. I think that would be very interesting. And this is just a rumor, but rumors concerning Nintendo in the last year or two have been very true, so there's no reason to doubt this. This isn't even really a rumor. It's more like an assumption that fans are making, to be honest. And Nintendo has also brought up that they wanted to expand to movies and TV shows, so this really does make sense. And I definitely watched this show, and it could put some life back into Nickelodeon, because right now their only two big things are SpongeBob and the Loud House, and the rest of Nickelodeon is kind of meh, you know? It's mostly live action now. And I bring this up all the time, but Nickelodeon had a picture of like all their current shows, and it was just like SpongeBob, and then the rest was just like mostly real people. It was very awkward. And it's just like, wow, Nickelodeon, you changed. Cartoon Network is the only one that's really like pumping those cartoons out. I mean, Disney still has some cartoons here and there, but I think back in the day, Disney felt like a mix of cartoons and live action, like half and half. Now it's just mostly live action with a few cartoons. So if Mario works out, we could get more shows, which almost would turn Nickelodeon into like a mini Nintendo channel, a mini channel to advertise from Nintendo. And Donkey Kong and Yoshi are in the same universe, if I'm correct, so you could have one of them show up in one of the Mario episodes, and that could be the hint to another cartoon. See, I got ideas. Frederator, you guys should hire me. Nickelodeon, Cartoon Network, just come at me. I need a job. Help me out. Yeah, but Frederator is a really good studio, really good animation studio, and they've even led to the creation of some Cartoon Network shows back in the day, so I trust them with this. I hope this turns into a great Mario cartoon, and I can't wait to see what they have. So tell me, what did you think about this news? Who or what would you like to see in a Mario cartoon? And if you want another Nintendo franchise to become a cartoon on Nickelodeon, what would that be? Anyways, that's it for me. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you like my content and want to see more, be sure to subscribe. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and like me on Facebook. The links are below. I'm Surmo11. See you next time, and peace out.